Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So Illinois will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and ready to get a new season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you know you can trust. You know exactly what you're getting.
Open runway ahead. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Noles will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
It's complete to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. This quarterback part of their running game. And the ball's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out there. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunity. opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Just feeds the running back. He breaks a tackle, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This is a guy that can find you the yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got his man to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Illinois lining up quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He'll let it go down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll run it to the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Catch inside the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The Seminoles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Giving him his pads. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. Getting set for the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Smart move to get down with the slide.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you're getting a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out.
Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you.
Going for the big play. And he's got it. Touchdown, no.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah.
He's loose down the left side. The 30, the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Illinois!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for some... Dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give out of the gun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He finds his man. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Illinois right back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Turns it on in midfield. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get... He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Seminole.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Coming after him. Steps away to find some room. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, going up top. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. It's complete on the right side. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Using the quick game. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback plays and legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Noles! And the pummeling has started.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how some...
And that's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
First down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! And the beatdown has ensued. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on out.
He's looking for a man on second down. And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida State. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The Illinois offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A 1st down for the offense. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules?
On fourth down, looking for the completion. He uncorks one deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, no! And the route is on.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He wants to go deep. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's all about making... He's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Hold and fire complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the red zone, looking for a space. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And after a very productive play. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The give.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Hard-hitting tackle.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. The play action fake. The heat, and they get him on the ground, and a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. 1st down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes a connection, and they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. For the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He wants to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes him talk to the hand. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Steamrolls his way ahead. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over.